Son Goku, the quintessential battle shonen protagonist. The big three of Luffy, Naruto, and Ichigo, his adoptive sons, the ones who gave birth to the current era of anime in the West. They are all the protagonists of the four most well-known and loved animes of all time. They are all the personifications of having hands for days, and given their respective reputations, the question that comes to mind is if this so-called big three has what it takes to take on their predecessor in an all-out battle. And if not, how far does each of them make it in the Dragon Ball timeline? We interrupt this program to tell you to subscribe to the fictional matrix. Now, onto the regular scheduled program. To answer such a question, we first need to go over where all of these characters scale in terms of power and speed. First, we will begin with a familiar face of the channel, and the weakest person out of the big three, and that is Monkey D. Luffy. For Luffy, I have scaled him twice already in this channel. And since the last time, the manga has yet to deliver anything that upscales him past where I had him previously, which is around those multi-continental to possible moon levels of power. And this is all through taking in the Yonko sky-splitting feat at his highest count, being on those continental ranges. This feat was performed by a base Luffy, which in turn would become several times stronger after going Snake Man and growing exponentially when using Gear 5. In terms of speed, he is well into those much faster than light speed tiers due to scaling several hundreds of times above his base form in Sabaody arc, which could easily dodge light beams from pacifistas. Another familiar face of the channel is Naruto, who has been undefeated so far in this channel, his latest victory being against Meliodas, where I scaled him to possible solar system levels of power, given he scales far higher than a Kaguya that was going to destroy a dimension with a star in it. And we know for a fact that Naruto gets even stronger in the movie of The Last, where he faced off against Toneri, who later is surpassed by the arrival of Momoshiki and later by Ishiki, and Naruto with his strongest form being Barium mode is capable of manhandling this Ishiki Otsutsuki, cementing the fact that in this form, at this moment, he is easily on those solar system to multi-solar system levels of power. In terms of speed, we know Naruto scales leagues above characters like Haku and the Raikage, who can both move at light speeds, placing this much stronger Naruto in those much faster than light speed tiers. Unlike our prior two contestants, Ichigo is someone new to the channel, and is someone who might even surpass Naruto in terms of power. For one, he is said to be a perfect replacement for a Soul King, a being that holds the balance between all three realms in Bleach, the Soul Society, Welcome Mundo, and the Living World. And all three of these realms are anywhere from multi-solar system to multi-galaxy in terms of scope. This is given the fact that there are clusters of stars in them, and each has their own quote-unquote outer space showing them. This multi-solar to multi-galactic terms of scaling is backed up by the fact that both Ichigo and Yhwach are shown to surpass the power of the Soul King in the end of the manga, with Ichigo managing to damage a Yhwach with the power of the Almighty, putting Ichigo, depending on how you see the three realms, anywhere from, like I said, multi-solar system to multi-galaxy. In terms of speed, Ichigo back in the Soul Society arc was stated to move at the speed of lightning, and through several multipliers and power-ups throughout the years, he has easily surpassed the speed of light countless times. And even if you want to be skeptical, which is totally fine, Father Vice captains can dodge beams of light from Quincy's, and you have the captains back in the Katakura town are dodging Grand Ray Zeros, which are light-based attacks. Okay, so now that we have our challenger stats, do they have a chance against the grandfather of shonen? The answer is hell no. When it comes to current Goku, if you follow my channel, you should know already that he is well into those multiversal levels of power due to scaling several hundreds if not thousands of times stronger than the god form that threatened the macrocosm. He is also an entire league of speed above all the big three, having possible infinite levels of speed in his UI form. So, what now? After all, most of y'all knew what would happen. What's next? Well, I thought it would really be fun if we scaled where the big three would actually scale in the Dragon Ball timeline. How would they do and where would they stop? Well, let's get started. In Luffy's case, with his multi-continental to possible moon levels of power, he isn't getting past the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai Tournament. Cause while in terms of strength, he is surpassed as early as the 21st Tenkaichi by the likes of Full Power Master Roshi and Osaru Goku. His speed, durability negation, and his rubber hacks in Gear 5 would allow him to get solid victories in both the 21st and 22nd tournaments, with the 23rd being where he stops, as he would have to fight both Teen Goku and Piccolo Jr., whose skill far above a King Piccolo who could threaten the entire world. So while Luffy might still possess the edge in speed thanks to his observation, haki, and future sight, Goku and Piccolo would be tens of times stronger than him and possess far greater combat prowess, allowing them to even the playing field in terms of speed and defeat Luffy. Naruto and Ichigo are a whole different case. They both would clear classic Dragon Ball and make it to Dragon Ball Z, getting past the Saiyan Saga and the Namek Saga. Now, depending on where would you want to put them, if you want to grant them the multi-solar system levels of power to possible multi-galactic in terms of Ichigo, they would both easily get past the androids, with the likes of Naruto falling at the hands of Cell while Ichigo goes through him, thanks to his superior scaling. So that would leave us with the Buu Saga, which is where Ichigo would stop at. This is the saga where we begin to see those multi-solar system to multi-galactic level beings that can move several billions to trillions of times the speed of light, which are movement and combat speeds far beyond any calculation made for Bleach. This is all based on Kid Buu's feat of destroying an entire galaxy in a matter of years. And this is not mentioning that in the later half of the arc, you have fusions capable of shaking the entire universe, and later have guys whose fight nearly destroys the Kaioshin realm, which is almost as big as the universe. So yeah, there you got it, those are the results. Can the Big 3 beat Goku? No. Can they clear Dragon Ball Z? Hell no. But this would be where I personally scale the Big 3 in terms of Dragon Ball standards. So be sure to like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments, were you surprised to see how low Luffy was or how high Naruto and Ichigo made it? Do you disagree with any of my scaling? Leave a comment down below and let me know your exact thoughts. Please like and subscribe to the Fictional Matrix, and see you all next time on the Fictional Matrix. God bless you.